We'll start with the Thanksgiving games. Starting here pretty soon, actually. Bills and Lions here. So, Bills going up to Detroit, favored by 9.5. I'll go ahead and take the Bills. I think you are as well.
Yes.
At the end of the day, they're a better team. I know they've been struggling, and the Lions have been playing well, winning 3 straight, but I don't think even on their best day, the Lions are on the level of the Bills yet.
No.
The quarterback play is not there. The weapons aren't there. The trenches aren't there. So I think the Bills are a much better team at almost every phase. They're just more ahead in the process. I think the Lions are showing improvement, but they're not on the Bills level yet.
And the Bills have a Josh Allen, while the Lions have a Jared Goff. So if you're just going basic, like we pick based off quarterbacks a lot, you're going to go Josh Allen to the Bills
100%.
about 100% of the time.
All right, let's go with the Giants at the Cowboys at 4:30 today on Fox. Cowboys, I think the Cowboys are a better version of what the Giants are. So I think both teams need to run the football, establish the run, have really nice front sevens, especially front fours. The defensive line, pass rush, right? The strength of the team, run game, pass rush. But I think Dak is much better than Daniel Jones. So they're going to make a couple more plays. They're also more talented on the outside. But I think both foundationally the same team, but I think the Cowboys do it a lot better.
Yes. Now, I do think it'll get pretty interesting because this is still a good divisional matchup. You got the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. It's going to be, I think, a pretty tight game. I don't see this one being one where they blow them out. I don't. I see them putting up a little bit more of a fight than the Vikings. I'll say that.
100%. I mean, at 9.5 for a divisional game is kind of crazy. So we'll roll with the Cowboys. We'll get to some bets later. All right, Patriots at the Vikings is the night game here tonight. Both going to go ahead and take the Vikings. Look, good teams that get embarrassed. We all know how that they do. They're going to bounce back. They're going to play good. I'd imagine Kirk looks a lot better tonight. I think they're going to try to establish the run with Dalvin Cook, give Kirk some defined reads. I think it's going to probably go pretty well considering Kevin O'Connell's a smart coach.
Yeah. So,
I mean, the Vikings, they're a better team, and I think they're going to have a little bit more fire, this week.
And then watch a little bit, too, for the Patriots on a bit of a bounce back. I mean, scoring 3 points as it is not normally a New England thing to do.
Right. All right, let's go with the Buccaneers at the Browns. You can make an argument for the Browns just because of the pressure that they could get on Brady, but I do think Tampa Bay is much more talented, and I think that their defense is going to get pressure on Jacoby Brissett more than they're going to get pressure on Brady.
I think so, too.
So I'll go with the Bucs by about a touchdown.
Yeah, I like the Bucs.
Yeah. Okay, finally our split here. Broncos at Panthers. You're still riding with Russ.
In Broncos country. Let's ride.
So who's even starting for the Panthers? Is it Baker? Sorry, I got to click on the little icon here so it shows me. So right now it looks like P.J. Walker, but who knows? It could be Baker. I don't feel great about any of the starting quarterbacks. I think we're both kind of in the same spot where we're like, wow, we're gonna pick, but we're not gonna feel good about it. At this point, he's like, I'll take the Broncos. I'm like, you know what? I'll be different. Screw it. We need to split. So I'll go with the Panthers. Plus, I guess at least they show some. Like there are games where they show some fight, especially offensively. Like they put up 30-something against Atlanta. Like they did embarrass Brady. Like they show flashes. I don't think I've seen a single flash from Denver. That's why I went with Carolina.
I like Denver enough and their defense enough to kind of keep that Carolina BB gun offense at bay.
That's going to be a struggle to keep that offense at bay, I'll tell you what.
But I mean, I don't see it being much better for Denver either.
Can they contain my boy P.J. Walker?
That's going to be the headline storyline of the week, I think.
All right, Falcons at Commanders. We're both going to go Commanders. You could argue me into Falcons. I think if it was in Atlanta, I'd probably take Atlanta. But it being in Washington, I'll roll with the Commanders. I think Taylor Heineke's got that baller in him. He'll probably lead them to
they got the defense,
win.
too.
Yeah, good defense.
Marcus Myers,
I think they'd
anything against that.
No, I actually was going to start him, but I dropped him. I don't think he will either. I actually had the Commanders' defense. They got me 19 last week with that pick 6.
Yeah, that was nice.
So, we're going to hope that they can do that again. We'll see. All right, Bears at the Jets. We're both going to go with the Bears. The Jets are actually favored by 4.5 at home. But here's the thing. Matt Eberflus, you saw what he did when he went to New England, what he was able to do to the young quarterbacks, Bailey Zappi and Mac Jones, completely baffled him. Right? I think he's going to be able to do a lot of the same things to Zach Wilson. That's what I'm thinking. And then Justin Fields will run all over him.
I think so, too. I mean, it's just going to be that's another one of those games where I really don't like either of the two.
Yeah.
I mean, picking those, it's going to be that's a toss-up. That's going to be a good game, but it's going to be a toss-up.
Yeah, I'll take the Bears by a bit.
I like the Bears.
Bengals at the Titans. Look, it being in Tennessee.
Now, this is going to be like one of the games of the week.
Gives them a shot. Oh, yeah, 100%. Can't wait to watch this game. It being in Tennessee gives them a shot. I'll say that. It gives them a shot. But I do think that the Bengals are a better football team. I like their quarterback better. I like their weapons better.
Yep.
Offensive line is a toss-up. But here's the thing. I know that the Titans will run the football. Cincinnati can also run the football, and they can throw in behind it. So
Yeah.
I think the combination of that is better than just the Titans running the ball.
I think so too. I mean, you look at it, having two ways to win are a lot better than one. Plus, once that defense only has to key on Derrick Henry,
makes it a lot easier.
You're not going to be able to really get guys open in the first place. And I like Ryan Tannehill a little bit. He's okay, but he's not the kind of guy that's going to beat a Cincinnati in this spot.
Let's go with the Ravens at the Jaguars. Both take the Ravens here. Jags are good. Not on that level, though. Their offense has been kind of...
They're not winning this.
No.
It worries me how little points Baltimore put up against the Jets.
No, Panthers.
Or the Panthers,
week.
yes.
Yeah.
The Panthers. I mean, like, look, you should not be doing that. I don't think that's going to be the same story against Jacksonville, but
good team found a way to win.
Baltimore has the...
They found a way to win.
I think they caught a little bit of whatever the Steelers had a couple years ago, where they just, or not even a couple years ago, just all the time. The Pittsburgh logic, where you just play down to the level of your competition all the time.
Right.
I feel like they have the tendency to do that, but I still like the Ravens over the Jags.
Texans at the Dolphins. Dolphins win very easily. Moving on. I mean, look, Texans are bad. Dolphins are good. Seahawks hosting the Raiders. Again, you could argue me into the Raiders, but I think it being at home and Seattle's off a bye. What do we know about good coaches off a bye?
They're very good.
Yeah, they're very good, right? And Pete Carroll is really good.
And it's the Raiders. They're bottom of the division.
Are they off a bye? Am I crazy?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thought I was tripping myself out there for a second. Okay, yeah. Right, so the Seahawks off a bye. Good coaches off a bye are really, really good. Pete Carroll, we've had our doubts about him in the past, but I think he's a good coach nonetheless. And I think the offensive coordinator is really bright. So then with extra time to prepare, I think that's an easy one for me.
Yeah.
Chargers at the Cardinals. I think the Chargers, they're going to bounce back.
The Cardinals have not showed they can compete like that yet.
They're not good. They're not good. And also, I don't know if Kyler's even going to be healthy. I said I like Kyler, and I think I'd pay him, but I don't know what I would pay him because I don't know what I'm getting from him week to week.
It's almost hard to, like, if we were to do a quarterback ranking of the entire league,
what do you do with Kyler?
I would have no idea where to put him because there's days and there's games where he plays and he looks like a top 3 quarterback. Like, oh my God, I've never seen a quarterback do that in my life. And then there's the next 2 to 3 weeks that follow where it's, oh my God, he might not even be a top 20 quarterback.
Here's exactly where I'd put him. I'd put him in the category with, like, Jalen Hurts. I'd probably throw Justin Fields in there. And I'd throw Tua, maybe, of just guys that I don't really know yet. I need to see more.
Yeah.
Like, I need to see a lot more.
Maybe even a Trevor Lawrence, but I think Trevor Lawrence even might be a level below that.
I don't know if he's...
Because I don't think...
I'm not even talking skill, though. I'm just talking if I had to group them based on, like, a common denominator.
I mean,
right?
Bottom line, Kyler is not the guy.
Well, he's not the guy that's going to, like, win a Super Bowl, but I think he's, like, better than most quarterbacks in the league.
Yes, but he's not beating Jay Herb.
No, he's not beating Jay Herb. Like, I just need to see more. I need to see more consistency. I need to see more availability. He's hurt 5 weeks a year.
And the other ones he's playing COD. So.
Yeah. Double XP weekend. All right, Saints at the Niners. Niners are favored by 9.5. I like that line, by the way. Being at home, I think they're able to run the football pretty easily, and I don't think the Red Rocket is going to go into San Fran and lead the Saints over the Niners.
Not against that roster. No.
Rams at the Chiefs. That's the Chiefs by a lot. I don't even know. I mean, I think that's
I'm not sure what
easy.
the Rams are anymore.
I don't really know. That's a great point.
That's a really good line to think about them.
Because I don't even know. Is Stafford even playing?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know about the Rams.
I thought Cam Akers was, like, banned from the facility. Next thing you know, he got some carries last week. You're right. I have no idea what they are. It's Cooper Kupp. It's the Los Angeles Cooper Kupps, but Cooper Kupp's on IR. So who are they?
I don't know. We'll figure it out this week after they get absolutely waxed by the Chiefs.
Here's Matt Stafford playing. You go, I don't know. All right, Packers at the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. It's in Philly, so I'll take. I mean, even if it was on the road, I'd probably still take Philly. I like them better in the trenches, and I think Aaron, when faced with some adversity, doesn't respond well, and I think he's going to see some adversity this week. Pressure in his face, probably going to throw picks. They have a good secondary. Going to be down. Can he respond? I don't think he can. No. I'll take the Eagles by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, Monday Night Football, Steelers at the Colts. We're both going to go Colts. Psych. We're going Steelers, baby. I've bet against the Steelers too many times. I need to be able to root for the Steelers when I sit down and watch them. I need to be able to pull for my boys. So we're going to manifest this victory. Yeah. Steelers are going on the road, Monday Night Football. Kenny Pickett lighting the world on fire, burning Lucas Oil to the ground.
And that is when they are going to start their tear. They're going to win the rest of the game, somehow sneak into a wild card, fight through the playoffs. And, of course,
I'm putting the rent money on the Steelers never losing a game the rest of the season.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers Super Bowl, stairway to 7 this year.
No, I'm kidding. But what I am going to throw some money on are these next